outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy tea time with Shebrews royalty. Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy tea time with Shebrews Royalty. Shebrews royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, endurance, faith, and meekness too. Shebrews royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit. Shebrews royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, endurance, faith, and meekness too. Shebrews royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit.
Shalom, sisters. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Join this royal tea party. Come on in, sisters. Come on in. Come on in with your beautiful royal selves. As you come in, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. Share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Come on in and post a comment in the comment box for me. Let me know that you are here. Sister Ahab Karad, welcome, sis. You are always on time. You are always on time. Got my tea ready. Look at you. Thanks to Sister Jean. Oh, I can guess what that tea is that you have. All praises to the Most High. You got that lemon balm from Sister Jean, didn't you? I told you all that tea was balm. It is the balm tea. I know it's a balm, but it is the balm. Shalom, Sister Phyllis. Shalom. Love and hugs back at you. Love and hugs back at you, my sister. Sister Adana, shalom, shalom. You said you are making yours now. Yes, you got that lemon balm as well. I mean, that lemon balm went viral. It sure did. I am telling you, that's some good stuff. It smells so good. It smells so good and it's delicious. And we learned last week how healthy it is for us. So yes, I am so glad that you sisters got that lemon balm from Sister Jean. So yes, let us get this Shebrew Royal Tea Party started. So before going any further, let's do what we do every Sunday. We give a big shout out, a praise to the Almighty. I am that I am, AHAYAH, ASHAR, AHAYAH, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews, in the name of his Son, YASHAYA HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Rawach Qadash. So I am your hostess, Kuala Yakaka, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you got it mixed up with lemongrass. No, sis, it's the lemon balm. It's the lemon balm. The balm. Remember the balm. Remember, it's the balm, okay? So let us, how was your week? How was your week, sisters? Talk to me, talk to me. Got it. You say you got it. That's right. Yeah, I pray that you all had a blessed week and a restful Shabbat. We always come here on the heels of the Shabbat, the last day of the week, and now we're here on the first day of the week. You know, setting the tone for the rest of the week, right? We're going to set the tone. We're, getting in the wellness attitude, starting the week off right, learning how to keep our bodies healthy, right? Mind, body, and our spirit as well. Sister Johnny, shalom. Shalom. It was fast and cold. Oh my gosh. Yes, we had some pretty cold days here as well. Yes, we did. It is officially winter. But then today it was warm again. Well, not too warm, but much warmer than it was the last few days. So we're still kind of fluctuating a little bit there, but no complaints from this department. This department has no complaints. So yes, it was a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago, someone asked, I think it was Sister Adana, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was you, Sister Adana, that asked me who created my jingle and my voiceover for my YouTube channel. And I was so embarrassed that I could not even remember her name. And I promised, yes, it was you, Khan. I promised that I would go back on Fiverr, where I found her, and get her information. And so I'm going to give her props tonight, because she did an amazing job with both the voiceover and the jingle. And it took her like 2 takes to get that right. And she's such a talented young lady with such a sweet voice, right? Isn't her voice just sweet and calming? And so what I did, when I found her on Fiverr, I just said, I let her know that I wanted my jingle to basically talk about the fruits of the Spirit and Shebrew royalty. That's it. That's all the information I gave her. Shebrew royalty and the fruits of the Spirit. And that's what she put together. And Thawada says, Thawada. And you know what? I am going to reach out to her and I'm going to give her props again. But I wanted to go ahead and really officially give her props tonight and from here on out. So for the voiceover, I wrote basically it was an ad, I guess, and asked her to do the voiceover. And she did a really incredible job on that as well. And so if anyone is looking for someone to do voiceovers or anything like that, her name is Chantel, Shantel Sole, Chantel Soul. And according to her bio, she has a BS from NCA&T and over 5 years of music and entertainment experience. She specializes in singing, songwriting, jingles and intros, voiceover, and voice acting. And if needed, she can also provide mixing and mastering services. So I highly recommend her. And like I said, she can be found on Fiverr. And her name is Chantel Sole, S-O-L-E. Chantel with an S, S-H-A-N-T-E-L. Yes. So let's see, what are you all saying here? Sister Phyllis says today was beautiful. Yeah, it was. I went out for a walk today. It was so beautiful. I had such a wonderful time out there today. I just went walking, just in my neighborhood here, and it really was a beautiful day. Shalom, Sister Carla. Shalom. Sister Phyllis is here. Yes. Sister Habkarat said we are joining the Y tomorrow. Need to start getting serious. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Yeah, we got to get serious about this health stuff. It is serious. Sister Carla says I bought some lemon balm last week. Can't wait to make it. Oh yes, we are setting trends here, aren't we? We're the trendsetters. Yes, we are. We are the trendsetters. We're the influencers. I am loving it. I love it that you sisters are taking this so seriously. So let's get these disclaimers out of the way and we can jump right into the show. So although I am a certified licensed physician assistant and certified functional nutrition informed professional, and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness on my broadcast, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. So if you are experiencing any medical problems whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And the views that you will hear on this channel are the views of myself or my guests, and not those of any particular church or organization. That being said, let me introduce you to my guardian doc, because as much as we don't like to, sometimes it is necessary for us to seek out medical care. So I would like to share with you another option to keep in mind, myguardiandoc.com. So let's get this short video up. Let's take a look at it, and I will be right back.
Life can throw unexpected curveballs. When it comes to your family's health, you need someone in your corner. Introducing My Guardian Doc. Your virtual medicine program provides compassionate medical guidance and world-class care around the clock. Within minutes, talk to a licensed physician. We are My Guardian Doc. All our doctors are guided by our Patient Safety and Care Equity Council, whose mission is to ensure you receive safe and equitable care. For just $27 per month, your entire household gains access to a team of dedicated medical professionals. Whether it's just sniffles or sneezes, medication refills, or a question about diagnosis or treatment, or the need to speak to a behavioral health specialist in the privacy of your home, no concern is too big or too small. My Guardian Doc is here to help you. No surprise fees, no hidden costs, just quality care when you need it most. With My Guardian Doc, for just $27 per month, your entire household's associated benefits include immediately lower micromort count, which is your 1 in a million chance of dying, on-demand access to doctors, reduce healthcare costs, improve healthcare outcomes, decreased visits to the hospital or emergency room, increase your lifespan, and gain peace of mind knowing your family's health is always protected. From urgent care, primary care, medical guidance, prescription discounts, hospital bill negotiation, and much more, My Guardian Doc is here for you every step of the way. Millions of people have expressed a need for My Guardian Doc. Join the fastest growing subscription service. Visit myguardiandoc.com to subscribe today, because your family's health deserves the best.
So that is My Guardian Doc. And as the video states, for more information, visit myguardiandoc.com. And if you choose to sign up for coverage, you can find the subscription link for Tea Time with Shebrews Royalty viewers in the description box just below this video. All right. Let us get to moving. Oh, I've got a lot going on my screen on this end over here. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. So if you haven't already done so, please share, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hit that like button right now if you haven't already done so. Please, please, please. So Sister Jean is here. Sister Jean, your lemon balm is trending right now. At least amongst the sisters, it is trending. It is a hot item right now. So the water again for going into your garden and blessing me with that incredible herb. It's so good. So lots of the sisters are getting the lemon balm, and so we want to thank you for that. Sister Princess is here. Shalom, sis. Yes. Sister Habkarad says, the water for this amazing tea, Sister Jean. Oh, Ayandabar, sis, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yes, we need to do these things, right? If you know of something that's good, please share it with me so I can share it with the other sisters. All right? Please, please, don't keep it to yourself. Let me know about it so that we can spread the good news. So sisters, if you, like I said, if you haven't already done so, hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I hope that you're wearing your favorite turban, tee, tunic, or dress. And that being said, let's sip some tea and have healthy talk. Let's get this royal tea party started. Why don't we? So I am going to continue to share my menu, my Shebrews Royal Teas menu, because there's so much good stuff on this menu. Sister Carla says, I made Sister Carla sorrel and I may have to hide it from my aunt. Oh my gosh. I've been getting some great feedback on that sorrel, sis. I am so serious. I told y'all, don't mess with me. This stuff is the real deal. This is the real deal. This isn't stuff that you're going to find on the shelves in your grocery store. All right? And if you do, I promise you it's not tasting like what we've got going on here at Shebrews Royal Teas. I'm so serious because I put so much love. I put so much love in it when I make these drinks. I am so serious. And like I said, prayer, right? Prayer. Because whenever someone is consuming anything that we make, you know, when we consume something that someone else makes as well, we pray over our food, we pray over our drinks, whatever it is that we're putting in our bodies, right? And it should be the same way when you are creating anything, when you're making anything that someone else has to consume. I think it's really important that you pray and ask the Most High to bless it so that it can provide healing and nourishment for those that consume it. And so that's what I do. Excuse me. So let us take a look at the menus. Give me just a minute here. Let us take a look at the menu. We'll start off with page 1. So sisters, here you have it. Shebrews Royal Teas by Shebrew Royalty. And it starts off with kombucha. And kombucha is getting a lot of recognition, although it's been around for a while. It's really getting a lot of recognition lately. Why? Because it's so good. It's so good. It's so delicious. And it's also, more importantly, it is so healthy. So kombucha is a delicious, healthy, fizzy drink full of valuable probiotics for gut health. Flavored or plain, it is super, super refreshing. And I drink kombucha every day. I have to have my kombucha every day because I'm trying to keep this gut, healthy. And then number 2 on the list is the sorrel. So here you go, Sister Carla. Here you go. My sister Althea, she made hers last night, her sorrel last night, and she called me up today and she says, oh my gosh. Because this was a drink that our mother made for us, especially around Christmas time, right? That was our quote unquote, our Christmas holiday drink. But we don't have to wait for any of that kind of stuff to go on to drink sorrel. As a matter of fact, we don't participate in that stuff anymore. But even for feast days or whatever, we don't have to wait for feast days to enjoy these drinks. We need to do this on a regular, right? So sorrel is, although it is sweet, it's also tangy and it's super healthy. It's a Caribbean beverage infused with plenty, when I say plenty of warm spices, I mean plenty. And you can just smell it. It's just very aromatic, as most of these teas are. Then there's a citrus rosemary tea. The citrus rosemary tea is another super refreshing. It's a black tea infused with fresh rosemary and yummy citrus fruits, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. So this is the kind of stuff that you need to stay healthy, especially during this time of year, right? All throughout the year. But, so many people catch colds during this time, and we really need to build our immune system, especially this time of year. Can I reuse my sorrel bag, sis? Which bag are we talking about, sis? Which bag? Is it the bag that had the leaves in it? Or the flowers, excuse me? The bag that had the flowers in it? Those are one-time use. And then I had put it in that purple satin bag that I shipped it in as well. Of course, no, that's a one-time use. That's a one-time use. It's actually like a tea bag. So you use it once and then you just discard of it. Then there's a flavored lemonade. This is an upscale version of an all-time favorite beverage made with all natural and organic fruits and herbs. No syrups, zero syrup. All fresh organic fruits. So choose from a variety of flavors such as strawberries, raspberries, mango, lavender, rose petals, and more. It was a blueberry lavender lemonade for a sister the other day. And oh my goodness, that lemonade was, if I must say so myself, that lemonade was incredible. It was so good. It was so tasty. Oh my gosh. You just got to experience it. I'm telling you. You've just got to experience these drinks. Let's move on to page 2. So page 2 starts off with the green mint tea. And this green mint tea, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. And it's a healthy, smooth, healthy green tea that's infused with mint leaves. It sounds simple, and it is. It's a simple tea, but it's just so smooth. That's all that the only way that I can describe it. It's tasty, but smooth. Next on the list is spiced apple cider. And this is a delicious blend of spices. So many spices in there. Right? And it's a blend of apples, oranges, and warm spices. A healthy hot beverage to warm you on those cold days and nights. And as a matter of fact, that is what we're going to be talking about tonight. The spiced apple cider. This is my spiced apple cider that I'm having tonight. And this is what is going to be featured tonight, the benefits of spiced apple cider. So it's a delicious blend of apples, oranges, and warm spices. A healthy hot beverage to warm you up on those cold days and nights. Next up is ginger beer. Is a sweet and spicy, refreshing island favorite made with ginger root. Super delicious. And next up is the turmeric antioxidant tea. A super powerful anti-inflammatory tea that is not only healthy, but also tasty. Last on this list is the very berry antioxidant. The very berry antioxidant. And this is an aromatic blend of yummy goodness. A powerhouse of antioxidants that is packed with multiple berries, spices, and herbs that all work together to help fight off sickness and diseases and keep you healthy. And as you can see from the price, we're not playing. This thing, when I say it's packed with antioxidants, it really is. We are not playing over here. This serious stuff. This is serious stuff. And all of these drinks, you can choose. They're customizable. Why? Because I make them. Right? This isn't some big company somewhere with a warehouse somewhere that you don't have access to them to tell them how you really want your drinks. Out there, what you get is what you get. With me, let's say I had a sister that wanted her tea sweetened with honey. I did that. So if you want it unsweetened, we can have it unsweetened. If you want it with honey, you want it with brown sugar, whatever it is that you want, just let me know when you place your order because it's customizable. The other thing is, give me just a second here. Yeah, like with the ginger beer, some people like their ginger beer really spicy. So if you want it really spicy, kick it up a notch, let me know. I can do that. If you say, you know what, I like the ginger, but I don't like it really spicy, tone down the spiciness, I can do that as well. So, like I said, these drinks are customizable for you. It's however you want them, right? So that's the beauty of us having this type of a relationship where you can just place your order and talk to me and tell me what you want. And with being a small business, we tend to cater to our customers. So all praises to the Most High. That is what we have going on with those teas. So give me some feedback, sisters. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about the menu? For those who have had my teas, my kombucha, what are you thinking right now? Sister Adonis, see my question above. You have a question above. I apologize, sis. Let me scroll back up there. Oh, okay. Should we have the kombucha on an empty stomach to get the utmost health benefits? Of course, you can do that, but I also have it any time of the day. But of course, on an empty stomach. See, I have two other one is my turmeric ginger power boost that I take first thing in the morning. I take that on an empty stomach, and that one hasn't made the menu yet. It hasn't made it onto the menu yet. And then my elderberry syrup, I take that in the morning as well. And sometimes I'll have my kombucha in the morning, sometimes I don't. So most of the time when I have my kombucha, it's sometime throughout the day. But you can drink it first thing in the morning. Either way, you're going to get the health benefits. But I think you're right. If you drink it on an empty stomach, yes, most definitely. So let me get some of this stuff off my screen here. Give me just a second. Awesome. So let us keep it moving. So, sisters, what is your cup of tea? I know some people are having the lemon balm, like Sister Habkarad. What else is being consumed out there? What else is being consumed? Sister Adonai says, Khan. I hope that answered your question, sis. So what is your cup of tea? Or glass of tonic? And I mentioned that mine is, oh my goodness. That's all I can say. It's like this burst of flavors, of spices in my mouth. And this is the Shebrews Royal Teas hot spiced apple cider. It's no longer hot. It's more lukewarm now because, I had it piping hot earlier and I just sat it down and let it cool off for a bit. But it is so super delicious and very aromatic. So let us watch this video by the Biblical Nutritionist. And this video is 6 amazing apple cider health benefits you never knew. So let's hear why we should all be drinking this super delicious drink during these cold months. Sister Carla is having soursop juice. That is what I'm talking about. The soursop juice. That's going to be next on my list, sis. That is going to be next on this menu. That soursop. I love soursop juice. Sister Jean says black green tea blueberry. Okay. That sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. Is that the kombucha? Sis? I think that's the kombucha. The black and green tea blueberry kombucha. Yes, that's the kombucha you've got there. Con, sis. All right. I'm telling you, we're getting these guts healthy, aren't we? Aren't we feeling better? Aren't you all feeling better since we've been really focusing on gut health, overall wellness? Sister Adna says, wow, I didn't know there was a soursop juice. Yes, I have the huge leaves, but I made tea. Yes, you make the tea from the leaves, but from the soursop itself, from the fruit. That's where you make the juice, is from the soursop fruit. But you make the tea from the leaves. So let us take a look at this video. 6 amazing apple cider health benefits you never knew. And this video is by the Biblical Nutritionist.
Welcome to another grocery discovery. I am Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's about a heartwarming comfort drink that I know you've already experienced, yet today I'm going to share with you why you need to add it into this holiday season and enjoy it. So I can't wait to get started to show you this drink. So here you can see it is the apple section of the grocery store. And isn't that just gorgeous when they're all laid out like that? And so many delicious varieties. Yet I'm not here to talk about apples today. I am here to talk about the cider. Yes, we are looking at the cider today and what are the health benefits of drinking this cider and how you should look for it in your store and how to enjoy it even more this holiday season. So let's get started on the apple cider. Now, the reason I want you to navigate towards the apple cider in your store is because it's a fall season and it's nice and fresh, and we want it fresh. And as soon as you take this home, I want you to refrigerate it to keep it fresh longer. Now, here's another reason why apple cider is a yes, but apple juice is a no. Here's the reason. It's because of the nutrients and the sugar content. So yes, apple cider is going to have some sugar content. We need to be mindful of that. But the nutritional value that comes in apple cider is really high. Now, here's the reason, another reason why I want you to drink apple cider is because it is an unfiltered, unpasteurized product. That means you retain the nutritional value of the apples, and apples are an incredibly nutrient-dense food. Now, I've got some other reasons for your health benefits why I want you to enjoy this apple cider. Reason number 1 is the flavonoids. Yes, apple cider is still going to have a lot of flavonoids from these apples. That is going to help you to lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. It's going to help with decreasing your risk of cancer and heart disease. So let's enjoy the benefit of the apples in the apple cider and get the flavonoids. Number 2 is it improves cognitive function. This was a study done by the University of Massachusetts. It showed drinking apple cider when it's nice and fresh, like it is at this time of the year, is going to help improve your mental function. And we can all use a little bit of that apple pressing into this apple cider to improve our mental function. Number 3 is it has polyphenols. Now, I just told you I prefer you not drink apple juice and drink the apple cider instead, because the polyphenols are 4 times higher in apple cider than they are in apple juice. So the cider is a lot more beneficial for your health. Number 4, and you know where I'm going with this one, it is because the apples have fiber. And as I showed you, apple cider at the bottom, you can usually see all that gunk in there. That's the fiber. So you're going to actually get some fiber, not as much as if you ate the apple, but you're going to get the fiber in the cider, whereas you're not going to get it in the juice. So that is a huge reason why I want you to serve apple cider to your children and not apple juice. Number 5 is about iron. Iron is very important for your brain and for your blood. So this cider is actually going to have a small amount of iron that's going to help everyone from young children to older adults. Number 6, my last one is, this is a big one. This is potassium. You can get 4% of your daily value potassium in a glass, an 8-ounce cup of apple cider. Now, you may ask, why do I care about potassium? Well, potassium is good for your muscle strength, your muscle tone, and also for your heart, which is a muscle. So yes, we need potassium in our diet. And if we can enjoy a nice hot drink like an apple cider to get our potassium, well, then that's a good option. Now, yes, I know when we heat this, we're going to lose some of our nutritional value. But when you're making an option of what to drink for the holidays, an apple cider is going to be more nutritious than some of those other highly sweetened drinks that we put together and then we float lots of ice cream on top. Yeah, this is a better option. Now let's look at different ways of serving this apple cider. Now, a couple ways of adding a delicious spritz to your apple cider is, we're all familiar with adding cinnamon sticks. So if you were to heat up your apple cider and add some cinnamon sticks to it, it would give it a nice, delicious flavor. You could also just use these as stirring sticks or as decoration when you serve it. Now, many people don't realize is adding orange juice or fresh oranges squeezed into your apple cider is another way of adding just a delicious flavor into your cider. So beyond cinnamon, beyond oranges, you can also add a spritz of lemon. So these are just 3 ways to enliven the flavor of your apple cider. Those are a couple of different ways to serve the apple cider. Now I have one more drink I want to share with you before we end this video, and it's going to surprise a few of you. So remember, so
we're going to just stop it there, just because we're not going to go into the other drink. I just wanted us to learn about what these health benefits are of the apple cider. Once again, packed with so many nutritious stuff, the fiber, you've got flavonoids, antioxidants, everything is packed in there. One of the things that she mentioned is adding a spritz of squeezing some oranges in there, or add in a cinnamon stick. Well, when you purchase my apple ciders, Shebrews Royalties apple cider, it already has the oranges in there. It already has the cinnamon in there. So all of those flavors are already included. I mean, you can do what she said and get the cinnamon stick for decoration, but definitely you won't need the cinnamon stick for taste because it's already added in. And once again, she was promoting a store-bought product. So that's the difference. That's the difference. So Sister Althea is here. Welcome, welcome. You just got off the phone with one of your coworkers. Okay. Gosh, it's like working around the clock, even when you're not at work, huh? Off work tomorrow due to slick roads. Okay, definitely stay safe out there. Stay safe. We were just talking about the sorrel and how you really enjoyed it. Shalom, Sister Dee, Sister Deidre. So good to see you. Sister Adana says it's called the Mother in ACB. What is ACB, sis? Am I reading that right? You said it is called the Mother in ACB. And Althea says you love the hot apple cider. Yes, it's so good. It is so delicious. And you said it's so delicious. The sorrel. Oh, ACB apple cider vinegar. Okay, the water, Sister Carla. The water. The apple cider vinegar. Okay, I get it now. All right, so now we are all on the same page. Once again, if you haven't already hit that like button, please, please, please do that right now. Hit that like button right now. Share and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. We are about to get started. And once again, we do not promote on social media. Why? Because I don't have an account on any social media platforms. So I depend on your support by sharing the channel and also inviting other sisters, family, friends by word of mouth or through your social medias to join us every Sunday, if it be the Most High's will. This is where we are at. That being said, it is showtime, and it's not at the Apollo, but right here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. So welcome to the second Sunday in January 2025. Still consider it a new month, new beginnings, new possibilities. But since we're still on the topic of detox, I want to reiterate and talk again about how important it is for gut health. So I am going to revisit this again, the 10 reasons why gut health is important. Because while we're talking about detox, we can't talk about detox without focusing on gut health as well. Poor gut health can have a far-reaching impact on the entire body due to the gut's critical role in digestion, immunity, and communication with other bodily systems. Here's how it can affect overall health. Number one, digestive issues. Imbalance in gut bacteria, which is called dysbiosis, can cause bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation, or IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Number two, a weakened immune system. Since about 70% of the immune system resides in the gut, poor gut health can compromise immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Number three, chronic inflammation. A leaky gut, which is the increased intestinal permeability, can allow toxins and bacteria to enter the bloodstream, triggering systemic inflammation, which is linked to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and autoimmune disorders. Number four, mental health and brain function. The gut-brain axis connects gut health to mood and cognitive functions. Poor gut health can lead to imbalances in neurotransmitters, contributing to anxiety, depression, and brain fog. Number five, skin problems. Conditions like acne, eczema, and rosacea may be exacerbated by poor gut health due to systemic inflammation and immune responses. Number six, metabolic and weight issues. Gut bacteria plays a role in how the body processes food and stores fat. Dysbiosis can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and metabolic disorders. Number seven, nutritional deficiencies. A poorly functioning gut may struggle to absorb essential nutrients like vitamins and minerals, leading to fatigue, hair loss, and weakened bones. Number eight, hormonal imbalances. The gut microbiome influences hormone regulation. Poor gut health can disrupt estrogen levels, thyroid function, and stress hormone production. Number nine, cardiovascular health. An unhealthy gut can produce harmful compounds like trimethylamine N oxide, TMAO, which is associated with an increased risk of heart disease. And number 10, overall energy levels. Poor gut health can reduce the body's ability to convert food into energy efficiently, causing fatigue and low energy levels. So those are 10 really important reasons why we need to focus on gut health. So once again, welcome to January. This month's theme is the DETOX series. In tonight's episode, which is episode 2, Far Infrared Sauna versus Traditional Sauna, we will discuss the history and benefits of far infrared saunas and how to safely use the far infrared sauna. We will also explore studies and references pertaining to far infrared sauna treatments for first responders and the comparison between the far infrared sauna and the traditional sauna. If you have never used a far infrared sauna or even a traditional sauna, and you're curious about how they can be used in your detox regimen, you're going to be very happy that you didn't miss this show. So let's get started. So last week's show was what is detox and why do we need it? So we discussed that detoxification refers to the body's natural process of removing harmful substances, also known as toxins. These can come from external sources like pollution, food additives, and chemicals, or internal processes like digestion and metabolism, which produce waste that needs to be cleared out. Your liver, kidneys, lungs, skin, and digestive system are the key players in this process. But when they're overwhelmed by modern life's constant toxin exposure, things can slow down, leaving us feeling tired, sluggish, and even sick. That's where intentional detox practices come in. So different types of detoxes help to support your body in specific ways. So last week, we talked about the liver detox, the kidney detox. So many different types of detoxes that we talked about last week. Tonight, we're going to talk about utilizing sauna treatments for detox. And last week I mentioned, far infrared saunas being used for the detox. There were questions that were asked about them, and I promised to go more in depth tonight. The plan was to have Dr. Sergio come on to the show tonight and also talk a bit about the sauna treatments. However, as you can tell, there was a change of plan. So I decided to just go in depth about the far infrared sauna and also the differences and the similarities between it and the traditional saunas. So let's get started. Many of you may be familiar with the traditional saunas. Most gyms or even wellness centers have the traditional saunas. There are quite a few gyms that are now also utilizing the far infrared saunas as well. But how much do you really know about what these are and what's the difference? What's the difference between them and the saunas that we had been using for so many years with the steam or even the dry heat saunas? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So let's start first with the history of the far infrared sauna. So far infrared saunas were developed in the late 1960s. There are some other studies that say in the 1950s in Germany. Some of the studies say that the late 1960s to early 1970s in Japan. They were initially created as a more efficient and accessible alternative to traditional saunas, using infrared technology to generate heat directly in the body rather than relying on the ambient air temperature. So this approach allows for lower overall temperatures while still inducing intense sweating, making it more comfortable for users. So let's go over the timeline. So the 1960s to the 1970s, the first far infrared heating systems were designed and tested for therapeutic use. Japanese researchers introduced the first prototype of the far infrared saunas, focusing on health and relaxation benefits. In the 1980s, far infrared saunas gained popularity in Japan and South Korea for medical therapy and home use. Early adopters in Europe and North America began using far infrared saunas for wellness and sports recovery, and that was in the 1980s. In the 1990s to the 2000s, the technology was refined with improved safety, energy efficiency, and design. Far infrared saunas became popular in spas, wellness centers, and private homes in the US and Europe. That was in the 1990s to the 2000s. 2010 to the present, far infrared saunas have become widely recognized for potential health benefits such as detoxification, relaxation, pain relief, and cardiovascular support. Portable far infrared sauna products and sauna blankets emerged, making far infrared therapy more accessible and affordable. So that's what we were talking about last week, about the far infrared sauna blankets. And those came on the scene not too long ago. Far infrared sauna therapy is a popular wellness practice believed to offer several potential health benefits. Unlike traditional saunas, and we're going to talk right now about the far infrared sauna treatment benefits. So unlike traditional saunas, far infrared saunas use infrared light to penetrate the skin and heat the body directly. And so here are some of the key benefits. Number one is detoxification. Far infrared saunas may enhance the body's natural detoxification process by promoting sweating, which can help eliminate toxins such as heavy metals and environmental pollutants. And that's what we need, right? We need to get rid of these heavy metals, and we're all exposed to all of the pollution in the air. And even the food, the pesticides that are on the fruits, the vegetables. So we really have to get serious about our detox. Number two, improve circulation. The heat generated by infrared light promotes blood flow, which may support cardiovascular health and improve oxygen delivery to tissues. Number three, pain relief. Infrared heat can reduce muscle and joint pain by increasing circulation and relaxing tight muscles. It is often used for conditions like arthritis, fibromyalgia, and muscle soreness. And I'll talk about my experience later on with the far infrared sauna treatments. Number four, relaxation and stress reduction. Far infrared saunas stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation, reducing stress, and improving mood. Number five, skin health. Sweating during far infrared sessions may help unclog pores and improve skin tone. The heat may also stimulate collagen production, which can reduce signs of aging. Number six, weight loss support. Some studies suggest that far infrared sauna use can slightly increase heart rate and calorie burn, mimicking mild cardiovascular exercise. Number seven, immune system boost. Regular use may enhance immune function by stimulating white blood cell production and improving circulation. Number eight, better sleep. The common effect and muscle relaxation induced by far infrared saunas may improve sleep quality. And I can vouch for that. I sleep like a baby after, after my treatments. I really do. I zonk out. So here are some precautions for far infrared sauna use. Number one, hydration is essential to stay. It is essential to stay hydrated before, during, and after use of the far infrared sauna. You must stay hydrated. People with any medical conditions, heart conditions, high blood pressure, or pregnancy should consult a healthcare provider before using far infrared saunas. I will not suggest far infrared sauna treatments for pregnant women. I personally would not recommend that. So how do you safely use the far infrared sauna? First of all, you want to start slowly. Begin with shorter sessions, 10 to 15 minutes, and gradually increase the time up to 30 to 45 minutes as your body adapts. Number two, set an appropriate temperature. Most far infrared saunas operate between 110 and 150 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 43 degrees Celsius to 65 degrees Celsius. Beginners should start at the lower end and increase gradually. Number three, hydrate well. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after the session to prevent dehydration. Adding electrolytes may help with mineral balance as well. Number four, clothing. Wear light, breathable clothing or use the sauna without clothing as per privacy and comfort to allow better heat penetration. So of course, if you're using a sauna in a public space, a gym or a wellness center, if you don't have a private room, of course, light clothing and make sure it's breathable. But if it's in the privacy of your own home, without clothing, it's actually, you get a better treatment that way. Number five, frequency of use. Many people use far infrared saunas 2 to 3 times per week, though daily use can be beneficial if well tolerated. Number six, monitor your body. Be mindful of how you feel. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or any discomfort, end the session immediately. Allow your body to cool down slowly. So there are some studies that have been done on the benefits of far infrared sauna treatments. So there was a study in the Journal of Environmental and Public Health in 2012. As far as detoxification, it found that far infrared sauna use increases sweat production, which help eliminate heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury. Number two, pain relief. Research published in Clinical Rheumatology in 2009 found that far infrared saunas provided significant pain reduction for patients with rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. Number three, cardiovascular health. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine 2015 concluded that regular sauna use is associated with a lower risk of cardiovascular disease and all-cause mortality. Though this study focused on traditional saunas, the heat exposure principles apply to far infrared saunas as well. Number 4, weight loss. A small study in Canadian Journal of Diabetes back in 2010 showed that infrared sauna use improved weight loss and body composition in participants with type 2 diabetes when combined with diet and exercise. Number 5, immune function. In an article in Acta Medica in 2015, it highlighted that sauna use may stimulate white blood cell production and increase resistance to colds and flus. Far infrared sauna therapy has been explored for various health benefits, including detoxification and also for support for first responders. And this is something that I talked about last week as well, was when I read the study that was done on the first responders after 9/11 and how it helped with their detoxification. That was one of the selling points that really, got me to purchase my first far infrared sauna. And I've been hooked since then, right? And that was back in 2010. So it says here, the far infrared sauna therapy has been explored for various health benefits, including detoxification and also for support for first responders exposed to hazardous environments. So here are some detailed references and studies on these topics. So the far infrared sauna therapy has been explored for various health benefits. We talked about that. Number 1, detoxification studies using far infrared sauna. A, heavy metal excretion. So there's a study called Infrared Saunas for Detoxification. In this study, the findings were, the article discusses the rationale and evidence behind using saunas, included far infrared saunas for detoxification purposes. It highlights that while saunas induce sweating, which can lead to the excretion of certain toxins, the overall efficacy and health benefits require more robust research. Number 2, general detoxification. And once again, this study is the science behind infrared sauna detoxification. The finding of this study is, the article explains how infrared sauna detoxification utilizes heat to stimulate the body's natural detox processes. It notes that while infrared saunas penetrate deeply into the body's tissues, increasing body temperature and induces sweating, there's limited research to conclusively prove the effectiveness of detoxification through this method. And I don't know how old, it doesn't say when the studies were done. It doesn't give dates on these particular studies. Number 2, far infrared sauna used for 9/11 firefighters and first responders. So the first was the New York Rescue Workers Detoxification Project. And following the September 11, 2001 attacks, rescue workers were exposed to a multitude of toxins. The New York Rescue Workers Detoxification Project was initiated to address health issues arising from this exposure. The program employed a detoxification regimen that included sauna sessions to facilitate toxin elimination. B, sauna detoxification study of 9/11 rescue workers. The finding of this study, it says the study observed that rescue workers experience a range of health issues post 9/11, including respiratory distress and cognitive disorders. The detoxification program, which incorporated sauna therapy, reported improvements in these conditions, suggesting potential benefits of sauna use in detoxification. Number 3, benefits of infrared sauna use for first responders. This article discusses the application of sauna detox protocols for first responders exposed to toxins, noting that saunas were used as a primary treatment for toxin overload after 9/11. It references studies indicated that saunas can reduce various harmful substances from the body. And I have a study here which is more in depth. It's called Benefits of Infrared Sauna Use for First Responders. And this is through Centered Therapies. I'm going to pull this article up on the screen for you to actually see and read with me this article. Give me just a second here. So this article by Centered Therapies, it says benefits of infrared sauna use for first responders. And this is from March 2nd, 2017. So I'm going to be reading it on my screen, which is closer here. It says benefits of infrared sauna use for first responders. And these are firefighters, police personnel, EMTs, paramedics, and active and discharged military. It says here, first responders have one of the highest risks for exposure to toxin overload from chemicals such as PCBs, PBBs, dioxins, arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, BPA, and more. Symptoms of toxin overload includes fatigue, frequent colds and flus, chemical sensitivity, loss of dexterity, mood changes, headaches, allergies, sinus congestions, insomnia, mental confusion, joint and muscle pain, hormonal imbalances, psoriasis and other skin conditions, and memory loss. How many of us, although we're not firefighters, police personnel, EMTs, paramedics, and active, some of us are discharged military, but there are many of us that don't fall into any of these categories, yet we suffer from a lot of these same symptoms. Who doesn't suffer from fatigue, frequent colds and flus? Some people do. Chemical sensitivity, loss of dexterity. I'm going to go over these again so it can resonate. Mood changes, headaches, allergies, sinus congestions, insomnia, mental confusion, joint and muscle pain, hormonal imbalances, psoriasis and other skin conditions, and memory loss. So it says here, infrared saunas offer a viable solution to naturally and safely removing toxins from the body. Whole body infrared saunas have been used by German physicians for over 80 years. That's what I was saying. There's a difference in the article that I read earlier and this article about the history of the saunas. For over 80 years, and are used extensively in Germany, other areas of Europe, Japan, and Canada. Medical research has been conducted on infrared saunas in the United States since the 1950s, and Mayo Clinic reports no adverse effects have been reported with infrared saunas. Saunas were used as a primary treatment for toxin overload for first responders after 9/11. Sauna detox studies have long showed that saunas reduce PCBs, PBBs, dioxins, various drugs, pesticides, and heavy metals from the body. A study conducted on first responders of the World Trade Center utilizing a sauna detox protocol found 84% of responders were able to discontinue medication use to manage symptoms related to the World Trade Center exposure. Over 50% of responders were using pulmonary medications, and 72% of them were off all pulmonary medications after detoxification. Thyroid function testing showed statistically significant improvements. Intelligence quotient IQ testing showed improvement in cognitive function. Postural sway testing, or a test for balance, showed significant improvement in vestibular function. A traditional sauna was used on the WPC responders, which required sauna sessions of 2 to 5 hours. Infrared saunas are 7 times more effective at removing the same toxins, which allows for manageable sessions of 30 minutes. So the difference there, 30 minutes with the far infrared sauna versus 2 to 5 hours with the traditional sauna. So let's talk about what is an infrared sauna. An infrared saunas use infrared light waves, which the body feels as heat, to warm the body directly. This triggers a boost in the immune system, increase in circulation and deep cleansing sweat. Infrared light is just beyond the visible spectrum of naturally produced by the sun and our body cells. Infrared saunas are designed to produce the most healing spectrum of infrared light, and the technology is used every day in the NICU units to keep newborn babies warm, and that's the neonatal intensive care unit. What are the benefits of infrared sauna use? So beyond the detoxification benefits, the Journal of American Medical Association, JAMA, reports a moderately conditioned person can burn between 300 to 600 calories in 30 minutes of sauna use. In a Chinese study, infrared saunas showed 90% improvement in soft tissue injuries, lumbar strain, periarthritis of the shoulder, sciatica, neurodermatitis, eczema with infection, post-surgery infections, diarrhea, cholecystitis, neurasthenia, pelvic infections or UTIs, tinea, frostbite, and facial paralysis or Bell's palsy. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, conducted a 5-year study that determined firefighters in the US suffer higher rates of certain cancers than the general public. Recent research is finding that for every 5-degree increase in temperature, the body absorption rate can increase up to 400%. Many of the new construction and household materials are being made out of chemicals that the body doesn't recognize and process, causing those toxins to build up in cells. This causes an accumulative effect over a lifetime. And it looks like that was crossed out. On blank, the Foundation of Advancement in Cancer Therapy has listed 12 ways infrared sauna aid in fighting cancer. In the Journal of Cancer Science and Therapy, scientists studying cancer cells in mice found an 86% reduction of tumor volume in 30 days with infrared therapy. That's amazing. We're not hearing about this, however. How many of you have heard about this? Research accumulated from the World Trade Center, first responders, and numerous studies conducted over the past 60 plus years have continually showed the benefits of infrared sauna use. It is widely used in other countries with over 30 million people who have received infrared treatments in the Orient, Europe, and Australia. For additional information on how infrared saunas sessions can benefit you, see our website, and there's your website. So this was a more informative article specifically about the benefits of infrared sauna use for first responders. But as you can tell, this doesn't just apply to first responders. It applies to all of us who are exposed to all of these chemicals and toxins. Yes, you do, Althea. You do, about this topic. She has so many allergies. I think some of it is from being a fire marshal. Yes, she definitely, if she does not know anything about the saunas, the far infrared saunas, she definitely needs to, you would think that they would talk about that on the job, though, especially since this study was done on first responders. So ask her if they talk about this, if they've informed them about this, about getting sauna treatments. As a matter of fact, the employer, the fire department, should be paying for them to have these treatments on a regular basis. That's something that she really needs to talk about with her supervisor. Yeah, talk to her about this for sure. Sister Adna said, how long is the sessions? So as we said earlier, sis, if you're new to the far infrared sauna treatments, start off slow. Start off with 10 to 15 minutes. Start there. My sessions, when I do my sessions, are about 45 minutes to an hour. And I just sit in there and listen to some calming music, drink my water, sweat like crazy. But you really shouldn't need any more than 35 minutes, 45 minutes at the max. But if you're just starting out, you really have to start slow. Start very slow. Sister Carla says, I didn't know the depth of how infrared is so beneficial. Khan says, yes, and like I said, my first sauna was back in 2010 when I opened a wellness center in Modesto, California, and it was a women's wellness center. And back then, as far as I know, my center was the only one in that area. It was really cutting edge. It was really cutting edge. Everything that I had in my wellness center was, very cutting edge. And also the area where I was at, if I opened that center in some place like LA or in the Bay Area, it would have been better received. The Modesto area was really not ready for something so cutting edge. But yeah, my wellness center was the first in that area to, and it took a lot. It really took a lot of promoting, because, like I said, it wasn't just the sauna. I had so many cutting edge wellness treatments that we were offering. And the area was not quite ready for it yet. But I know it's grown since then. Fancy financing with Exodus EDU group. I am definitely going to look into this. I'm having such a challenging time getting this weight off. Oh yes, sis, this sauna treatment, it will do it. You are going to sweating with the oldies. Turn on some oldies and sweat. I am so serious. It is so good. And I'm telling you, when I do my sauna treatments, especially late at night, and then just leave from there, Sister Hadassah, Kansas. Oh, formerly, now Neera. Neera, is that how you, please. You know, last time you were on here, I said we need to talk, and we still haven't. We still haven't. I think the name of your business has changed also, sis. Hasn't the business name also changed? Nai or Ah. Okay, that's easier. The water, sis. Isn't that a change in your business name as well? Fancy financing with X. Oh, I'm so sorry, computer died. No worries, sis. But I was talking about something. Oh, yes. I do my treatments normally late at night because I just want to sleep like a baby when I'm done. I get in that sauna. I just lay there, drink my water, listen to some very relaxing music because it has where you can play music in there and all of that. It has, and this is the freestanding saunas, whether it's a 2-person or bigger. And you can just lay in there. There's different light settings, so red light therapy, and each color has a different function. And you just lay there and just relax. Listen to some calming music. And by the time you come out, you're just ready to get in the shower and then get in bed. And I'm telling you, I feel the warmth in my core all throughout the night. All throughout the night, I just feel that warmth. It's so, especially this time of year when it's so cold out there, having a sauna treatment before going to bed. I personally have not used the sauna blanket. So I know, Sister Carla, you've used a sauna blanket. Drop something in the comment box about how what do you think about the sauna blanket? What do you think about the sauna blanket? Sister Hadassah says, can it help me with weight loss? Absolutely. 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 It increases the heart rate. It's like a workout. And you're sweating profusely. You just have to make sure that you're replacing those fluids so you don't dehydrate. Absolutely. And it's so good for the skin. My skin feels so good after my sauna sessions. So Sister Carla, I don't know if you're available, but talk about, drop some information about your sauna blanket if you're available. Like I said, I haven't tried the sauna blankets, but from what I've heard, they work really well also. So here's some consideration. While these studies and reports suggest potential benefits of far infrared saunas in detoxification and supporting individuals exposed to environmental toxins, It is important to note that more extensive and controlled research is needed to conclusively determine efficacy and establish standardized treatment protocol. What we just read was 80 years of studies. So I think that they just have to say these things because if you're telling me that all these studies have been done on the first responders after 9/11, studies have been done in Germany and in Japan going back to the 1950s and even earlier, then I think that, you know, we've heard quite a lot of information to support the treatments. So individuals considering far infrared sauna therapy, especially those with underlying health conditions or specific exposures, should consult healthcare professionals to ensure safety and appropriateness. And yes, I will definitely reiterate that if you have any medical conditions whatsoever, high blood pressure, you know, any cardiac issues, especially if you're pregnant, that's a no-no in my book. Do not get into sauna if you're pregnant. But if you have questions, please talk to your healthcare provider. Oh, wow, sis, you just ordered the blanket. All praises. All praises. You ordered it tonight? You just ordered it? All praises. Yes, so you have to keep me up to date on what you think about the blanket. Yeah. I want to get some feedback. I want to hear some reports on your experience with it. So now that you know some of the facts about the far infrared sauna, let's take a side-by-side look at how it compares to the traditional sauna. And I'm going to pull up a chart here. In just a second. Okay, Sister Carla says sauna blanket is great. I'm in it for 45 minutes with water and a Hebrew lesson nearby. Khan, it has definitely helped with skin and some weight loss when combined with a good diet. Absolutely. And that's the thing. We can't do just one thing, right? It has to be the lifestyle change. It has to be eating balanced meals, a good clean diet, still exercising, drinking, like we said, plenty of water to stay hydrated. I hope it covers from feet to neck. I can't recall. Yeah. Sister Carla, does yours cover all the way from neck to feet? Does yours cover, is it full coverage of your full body? I imagine if you kind of curl up and that way. Oh, okay. So there it is. She says it should cover you from neck to feet. All praises. Yeah. So there's your answer, Sister Adina. There is your answer. So I'm going to pull up this chart so we can see the comparison between the side by side comparison. And I hope you all can see that. I don't know how big the print is on your end, but I'm going to go ahead and read it just in case. I hope, are you all able to read that? Can you see it? Sister Carla says my blanket is pretty weighted too. Awesome. So the heating method for the far infrared sauna, it uses infrared light to heat the body directly, penetrating about 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters into the skin. With the traditional sauna, it heats the air in the room, which then heats the body. So the difference with the heating method of the far infrared versus the traditional, the far infrared uses the infrared light to heat the body directly, and the traditional sauna heats the room, which then heats the body. Here are the temperature ranges. For the far infrared sauna, 110 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. For the traditional sauna, 150 degrees Fahrenheit to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Then let's look at the heat penetration. Heat penetration for the far infrared sauna, it says deeper heat penetration into muscles and joints without extreme external temperature. And the reason I know that to be true is because I can take my water bottle into my sauna and it doesn't get hot. In the traditional saunas, that water bottle gets pretty hot. So it says here, deeper heat penetration with the far infrared sauna into muscles and joints without extreme external temperature. With the traditional sauna, superficial heat with more intense external warmth. As far as sweating, the far infrared sauna induces profuse sweating at lower temperatures. The traditional sauna requires higher temperatures to induce sweating. As far as energy efficiency, the far infrared sauna is more energy efficient due to lower operating temperatures. And let's see here, the traditional sauna, it says less energy efficient due to high heat requirements. So you're going to spend more money if you have a regular traditional sauna, whether it be at home or in your place of business. Time to heat up. With the far infrared sauna, it's quick, 5 to 15 minutes. Traditional saunas, it takes 30 to 45 minutes to warm up. User comfort. Far infrared sauna, more comfortable for longer sessions as the air is cooler and less stifling. The traditional sauna can feel more intense and harder to tolerate for long periods. Let's talk about the health benefits with the far infrared sauna. Better for deep tissue relaxation and pain relief, which is why I need that. More effective for detoxification due to deeper heat, may help improve circulation and skin health. With the traditional sauna, it is beneficial for cardiovascular health due to higher heart rate, helps relieve muscle tension and stress. And let's talk about the moisture level. With the far infrared sauna, it's dry heat with no added humidity. The traditional sauna can be used with dry or humid heat by pouring water on heated rocks. Installation and cost. Far infrared sauna is generally easier and less costly to install. Portable options are available, like we talked about, the blanket. And my sauna, I moved my sauna to 2 homes in California, and then I moved my sauna, my far infrared sauna, from California to here, to Texas. And this is the second house that it's been moved to since I've been in Texas. So it's very portable. You just have to make sure that the people who are moving you know how to disassemble it and assemble it back together. But it's pretty simple. And the traditional sauna, more expensive and requires more space for installation. So that's a side-by-side comparison between the far infrared sauna and the traditional sauna. All right. So Sister Adna, let me see what I've been missing here. Sister Johnny says pretty small. What is pretty small? Sister Adana, you're asking, from my experience, how has it helped with skin? For me, I've seen others, and I don't know if it's just genetic or what have you, that are my age who tend, they look older. And I really believe that the detoxification through the sauna treatments has really helped with skin tightening, and also, like it says, cleaning the pores out. So my skin, I don't get boils. Some people tend to get pimples and skin issues. I do not suffer from skin issues. Once upon a time, I used to deal with allergies really bad. I don't have that anymore. But once again, it's about the lifestyle as well, right? It's about the lifestyle. It's about what we're eating, what we're putting in our bodies, what we're putting on our bodies. So it's not just going to be the sauna, but everything that you're doing in your wellness routine. Does that make sense? And because I tend to watch what I eat, I try to drink plenty of water, and like I said, dealing with the gut health and watching what I put on my skin, those kind of things all work together to keep my skin looking and feeling good. Sister Carla says, I moisturize with castor oil and shea butter after. Yes. I did an oil infusion. I love the olive oil. For me, I really like the olive oil on my skin. And I did an infusion. I infused the oil with lavender flowers and one with the rose petals. And oh my goodness. And then the sugar cinnamon scrub that we talked about with the olive oil. I mean, all of this stuff, exfoliating as well. Don't forget to exfoliate with the dry brush, dry brush before you go into the sauna, because that helps with the circulation. It helps to remove all of that dead skin, anything that could be clogging the pores. So it allows you to sweat even more if you're using the dry brush and exfoliating before getting into the sauna. So there's another tip that's really important. Oh, Tawada, Sister Adana. Tawada, all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. So yeah, but I really believe that you're going to see a difference with that sauna. So we talked about the differences. We just showed the side-by-side comparison. So, you know, they differ significantly in how they generate the heat, how the body responds, and the user experience as well. And Sister Carla really likes her blanket. I really, really like my my freestanding two-person sauna. All praises, sis. Look up a location. That's right. That's right. And if you can't find a location with the sauna, get the blanket. Get the blanket. It start there. But my second sauna, which is the one that I have now, I've had this one since I think it was 2015. I think it was around 2015. The sauna that I have now, I've had it since 2015. This one I actually purchased from Costco. So look at Costco. Costco has the two-person saunas, the far infrared saunas, and they go for less than somewhere around the range of $1,900 to $2,500. So they're not really expensive. They're not really expensive at all. So which is better? So the far infrared sauna is better, is best for people seeking mild heat, deep muscle relaxation, and the potential detox benefits. It's ideal for those who are sensitive to high temperatures or looking for a more comfortable sauna experience. And the traditional sauna is better for those who enjoy the intense heat and the classic sauna experience, including the steam, if water is used on the hot stones. And the traditional sauna is also ideal for cardiovascular benefits and relaxation through heat shock exposure. But even my far infrared sauna, you know, it's so good. It's so relaxing. Aquat Sierra, Shalom. Shalom, Regal Royal loving Aquat. I love it. Shalom, sis. Sister Adasa says, okay, I'm going to check that out as well. Yes, I'm still healing from a major shoulder surgery. It may be, wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you had a shoulder surgery, sis. We really do need to talk. We really do need to talk. Yeah. I had no idea that you were going through that. But yes, that is going to help so much. You're going to need that. So here are the similarities between both the far infrared and the traditional sauna. Both promote relaxation and stress reduction. Both help to improve circulation and cardiovascular function. Both aid in muscle recovery and joint pain relief. And both support detoxification and skin health through sweating. The water, sis. The water, Sister Hadassah. Yes. Hugs and kisses to you too, sis. You fixed it. Sister Adonai, what did you fix? Oh, you said you're not seeing the comments from others. Okay. So you fixed it. You can see it now. So sisters, what do you think? What do you think? Sister Carla has already tried the saunas. She's loving it. Do any of you use the traditional saunas at your gym or at a wellness center? What do you think about the traditional sauna? So after tonight's comparison, do you plan to try either the far infrared? Most of you, yeah, are saying that you really want to try it if you haven't already done so. Yeah, I really would recommend it because it, for me at least, it works wonders. The relaxation, the sweating, the stress reduction, all of that. Yeah, my experience has been really, really positive. Sister Anna said I love the traditional saunas, love to sweat out all the impurities. Yes. Yeah, I used to love going to the gyms as well and using the traditional saunas as well and going to the spas and stuff like that. But it's been a game changer for me with the far infrared sauna. It really was a game changer. Because for some reason, whenever I went into the traditional sauna, and now I know because the temperatures were so high, my skin would burn. I would feel like my skin was hot, was so hot. And I don't feel that way when I get in the far infrared sauna. So I believe that my sauna experience, it really lived up to the expectations. When I first purchased my sauna, the first one back in 2010, I really didn't know what to expect because it was new. It was, I had never heard of the far infrared sauna. Prior to that, I had a salesperson come to my actually someone had invited me to that's right, someone invited me to go listen to a sales pitch and on this far infrared sauna, and I thought, oh my gosh, when he did the sales pitch, I was sold right then and there. And like I said, I was opening this wellness center and I really wanted top-notch, cutting edge equipment in my wellness center. So it was a game changer for me. Sister Carla said, I just scheduled an infrared session at my wellness center before I have to check in with Esau tomorrow at 8. All praises, sis. All praises. So yeah, it really was cutting edge at the time. So after closing the center, I knew that I had to continue with my treatments. And I had a break of about 3 years in between when I had, probably about 3 years after closing my center until purchasing my second sauna. And I've had it since then. And I'm telling you, it's on the blinks right now. And I keep saying I have to get someone out here. I just need to find the right person. I need to find a good electrician that knows what they're doing with my sauna. I'm not going to just let anybody come and work on it. So, I have to get it fixed really soon, though, because I'm already feeling like, gosh, I need a good detox. Sister Sierra, go with her and experience that. So I set my timer, lay down with my eyes closed, drink plenty of water, listening to relaxing music, enjoy the light therapy. And when I'm using my sauna on a regular basis, I sleep better. My skin looks much better. I feel calm. I feel relaxed. Less pain and headaches. Less pain and headaches That is so important. That's so important. So are you ready to elevate your detox and wellness routine to the next level, sisters? But as I mentioned earlier, if you have any medical conditions whatsoever, please consult your healthcare provider before starting the Far Infrared Sauna treatments. Better safe than sorry. Although, I don't know anyone that have had any bad, anything bad reports. But once again, only you know your health issues. Only you know your health issues, you and your medical provider. So just run it by them. So tonight will more than likely, Sister Anna says, I've seen infrared caps for your head recommended. I've not seen those. I've not seen those, sis. I have not seen those caps, so I can't speak on it. What is it being used for exactly on the head? So as of now, tonight's show will be the last in the detox series for now. I do believe, for hair growth. Okay. I will check into that. And I would love to see the studies. I would love to see the studies. It wouldn't surprise me if it works. It wouldn't surprise me, but I would love to see the studies on that. And I will get back with you on that. So I do believe that we will revisit this topic at another time in the near future, as far as the detox series. But next week's show is going to be just as exciting. So next week, my plan, if it be the Most High's will, we will explore wellness strategies for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. Wellness strategies for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. Some of us are in the beyond section. So I think that's going to be very good for all of the sisters on here, because we have different age groups that watch these shows, or whether it be live or by playback. So I think this is an extremely important topic. Wellness strategy, because what a 30-year-old need, someone in their 60s may not need that, and vice versa. So let's talk next week about strategies for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. All right. So sisters, that is it for tonight. That's it for tonight. I really hope that you found the information that was presented tonight useful. I hope you did. If you did, once again, please do me a favor and share this video with your sister friends, your relatives. Let's grow this channel so that the information can reach Shebrews throughout the four corners of the earth, and even those that are not Shebrews but are willing to be a part of our community. Oh, thank you, Althea. Thank you, sis. Thank you very much. Very informative. Thank you. I appreciate that. Praise the Most High. Praise the Most High. Be blessed, Sister Adana. Shalom. Yes. So remember, we are to let our light shine so that others can be led to the source of the light. You're welcome. You're welcome. And have Giselle call me if she has any questions. Ayandabar, sis. Ayandabar. Ayandabar. So I love you all so much and always appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedules to have tea and conversation with me. So Thawada, Thawada, Thawada. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. So until the Most High brings us back together again, may you prosper and be in good health. And remember, true healing begins inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. That's why we have to detox. Right? That's part of it. Yes, healing from the inside out. And when we do that, it will show. We will glow. It will show and we will glow. Ayandabar, Sister Carla, Sister Johnny, Sister Sierra, have a wonderful week. Khan, have a wonderful week. Yes, each and every one of you, be safe out there. Be safe. Have a marvelous week, a blessed week. And if it be the Most High's will, I will see you all next week, same tea time, same tea channel. And have a blessed, blessed week. I'm your hostess, Kwala Yakaka, a voice of reasoning and justice. Have a blessed night. Shalom. Peace and blessings, sisters. Peace and blessings.